Hey everybody, this is Razmeek here with you. Early this morning, Dafook Boom posted an actual leaked shot of the second part of episode 72. I didn't believe it at first and decided to go check it out. And as it turns out, it's not a fake. Dafook Boom actually posted the leaked footage on one of his social media accounts. And by the way, I read your comments where you correct me. Thank you. I'll call him GMAN. So back to the leaked footage. There's a question. Is this a real leaked shot from the series or is it a Trololo slip? The thing is, Dafook Boom, in addition to real leaks, will sometimes post troll leaks. You probably already realized what leaked shot I'm talking about, to be honest. There were a lot of them, but the last time we all saw this leaked shot, troll leaked shot. Yes, I mean this famous leaked shot that appeared in the official pages of Dafook Boom, by the way. Who remembers put a like to see how many of us. Okay, we got a little distracted. Well, let's look at the leaked shot of the second part of 72 series. And by the way, this leaked shot first saw who subscribed to our channel. So if you also do not want to miss such leaks, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. Thus, you will be aware of all the news. Well, here's the leaked shot. At this point, we notice two characters, Astro Toilets on the left and Jimena on the right. And of course, as I said in the previous video, this moment reminds me a lot of episode 60. Of course, the first time I watched this spoiler, like many viewers, I also remembered episode 60 because there too Jimena was fixed with those claws. And in the 60th episode, GMAN almost died, as you remember, but he was saved at the last moment by the scientist. And now the scientist is gone, so the theory that will come at the last moment rescuer refuted. I'd say that if I was an ironclad cameraman, yes, because he says in his video that no one will rescue him at the last minute. I still think otherwise, but he did say one thing right. Actually, we don't know what point that screenshot was from. It could be the beginning of the series, or it could be the end. And if it's the end of the second part of episode 67, then it looks to me like GMAN will be saved by the Titans. But not for the fact that GMAN is handsome, but simply because the agents want to destroy them both. Just like me, it turns out. The animator of Spider-Round thinks so too. After all, his fan version of the animation is exactly the kind of story he showed, and I was very happy to see that I'm not the only one who thinks so. What do you think? Write your thoughts in the comments. As I said in the previous video, you can watch it by the way. This video appeared on the top right corner. Nothing will happen to GMAN, or rather, nothing critical is going to happen, because this is not a character that should be leaving the show right now. After the demise of Skibidi the scientist, that the focus will be on Astro Toilets. The regular toilets will fade into the background and the Astro Toilets will move to the forefront. But that doesn't mean at all that the regular toilets, and including GMAN, will disappear from the series. Quite the opposite. We will see a continuation of the civil war between the toilets, which began in the 60th episode. Who knows, maybe the Skibidi Toilets will team up with the agents for a while to fight back against the Astro Toilets together. But it's unlikely that will happen. It's more likely to be the other way around. GMAN will be destroyed and replaced by another Skibidi Toilet. I emphasize not an Astro Toilet, but a Skibidi Toilet, because it's better that Skibidi Toilets are commanded by a toilet from their race. Pretty soon I'll even make a separate video about the Astro Toilet. Click on the bell so you don't miss that video. As we know, Astro Toilets are much faster and more cunning, and ultimately smarter than regular toilets. As Dafook Boom says, regular toilets are dumb, and they can't do anything but GMAN. But still, GMAN is no match for Astro Toilets, since the Astra are a different race altogether. It even seems to me that they are from another universe or from another planet, because on the planet Earth, there is no such technology as they have. In this shot, you can even see with emotion who is dominating and who is being defeated. As we know, the claws of an Astro tool can blow up any toilet. I think there's some kind of magnet or something. And here's a fragment of how this weapon works. What you're seeing now is a demonstration of this technique. This toilet was destroyed by this very device. And by the way, do you know why this Astro tool destroyed this little toilet? Because it was clearly GMAN's assistant. Not like a right-hand man, but just a speaker. Because before it was destroyed, this little toilet reported something to GMAN, and thus became the Astro tool's first target. Very soon, I will share with you information about the release date of the second part of the 72nd series. But before that, let's compare this leaked shot of episode 60. Because this shot looks a lot like episode 60 about this episode. This is where Skibidi the scientist doesn't just show up, but rescues his old friend, GMAN, who was reporting to the Astro Toilets. There's a bit of a character reveal going on here. The Astro Toilets are higher in rank than GMAN, but not higher than Skibidi the scientist. They obeyed knocked Skibidi the scientist, and left G-Man alone. Most likely, Skibidi the scientist reminded these astro-tuplets of the contract that was signed between this astro-tuplet and the scientist. It must be said that the contract was signed by this very astro-tuplet, as the photo shows this very astro, but at least it looks very much like him. Do you remember what happened next in episode 60? In this footage, we can see the astro-tuplet humiliating G-Man. They are most likely discussing G-Man's last mission, where he and Spearman were supposed to take down the rest of the cameramen. But then, G-Man disagrees with his ally, and that's when the second astro-toilet comes in and punishes G-Man. So let's slow the video down a bit and see everything in detail. So, as soon as G-Man disagrees with astro-toilet, astro-toilet steps back. By the second, astro-toilet is holding G-Man. The first one tries to take G-Man down. If anything, they have a plan B. Look how perfect they're working together. But then Skibidi the scientist bursts in and destroys astro-toilet's left arm. Since Dafuk Boom likes to repeat its previous series, I think about the same plot will be waiting for us in the second part of 72 series. Well, or 73 series. Like I said, eventually the Titans will show up and ruin everything. So in the end, let's talk about the leaked footage, as well as one additional piece of information. It's actually 100% impossible to tell if this is a frame from the series or if it's a troll version, but one thing we do know for sure is that it's an official Dafuk footage, and it's up to you to decide if it's a still from the series or a troll version. In fact, Dafuk Boom is very much into troll content, and in general, all of his content on the channel is created solely for humorous purposes. Speaking of Dafuk Boom's channel, I can't help but mention that Dafuk's channel already has over 40 million subscribers. Let's all congratulate him together. And I think Dafuk Boom A will be pleased to read your comments, as after all, we are representatives of the community, Skibidi Toilet. And by the way, for the first time where I found out about Dafuk Boom's channel. If you're interested, I'll tell you now. It was 2020, and in the feed in the recommendations, I got a video with Big Smoke from the game GTA San Andreas. Back then, Dafuk had 1,500,000 subscribers, and who would have known that in a few years, I will be doing an analysis on his works of art. Alright, one last piece of information about the second part. One of Dafuk Boom's official YouTubers, Databio, has said that the series will be released either in early April or late March, and in her new video, today's leaked footage is called a troll spoiler, but she also pointed out that almost all troll spoilers have been confirmed. Personally, I think that the second part of the 72 episode series will be released on either Saturday or Tuesday, as Dafuk Boom often releases new episodes on those days of the week. Well, that's it for now. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos, and also click on the bell. And at the end, you can check out my other videos. And that was Razmeek. I'll see you in the other videos. Bye, everybody.